Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So some of you may not know, but other than sewing, one of my other hobbies is reading. I love reading. And today I thought I would combine sewing and reading, and we'll make some book accessories. I want to make something simple so you can easily follow the tutorial and make it too. I want to make a bookmark, a simple book sleeve, and probably a pencil case, because if you like to annotate, you need markers or pencils, and you probably want to keep it organized. So let's get into it. To the fabric stash. I have all of these fabrics, and to stay on the same theme, I kind of want all of the things that I make today, I want them all to work together, you know. I have this pretty fabric, picked it up at Hobby Lobby the other day. It was just really beautiful, really vintage looking. I love it. I think these will go together. I'll just use these two fabrics. So let's start from the easiest, shall we? I'm going to cut out some fabric for our bookmark first. Okay, so fold it in half. So it's gonna be 8 by 10. Yeah, let's do 8 by 10. So we've got 2 layers. We need 2 more to use it as our lining. Now for the pencil case. So I'm just cutting out 4 layers at the same time. I am going to be using batting for all of these. So let's cut out a piece of batting. All of our pieces are finally cut out. So this is our book sleeve. This might go in our book sleeve, not sure yet. Our bookmark right here. And our pencil case over here. I'm going to cut batting for the book sleeve and a bookmark off the screen because it's just boring. And I'll be right back. By the way, this is the batting that I use. I just get the cheapest one they have in Hobby Lobby. This one was $5.99 and it works pretty great. And now an actual fun part begins. First, we're going to be making the easiest project. First, we're going to be making our bookmark. So I recommend if you have print to make sure that it's all facing the same way. Like here, the flowers go up. We don't want to sew it on upside down, you know? Unless it's what you want. You do you. Do whatever you want. So this project is very easy. You take your batting. You put one piece of the fabric facing pretty side up, then you take the other piece of fabric and you put them pretty sides together. So you have your 2 pieces of fabric facing pretty sides together, and then your batting. And what we do now is we just sew a straight stitch on 3 sides. Now we're going to turn it inside out. I use my trusty chopstick. And get the corners. Now I'm going to take an iron and press it flat. After we pressed our bookmark, you can see how flat it is now. Looks really good. Now we need to sew this opening shut. So you just tuck the end in this way. Fold them in evenly from both sides. After you are done with that, we're just going to top stitch over this opening really close to the edge. Now we're done top stitching it, and what I like doing is going all around the whole bookmark and top stitching it that way too. So if you want, you can press it with your iron one more time, but you're basically done. So now let's move on to our pencil case. I have put the batting on the wrong side of the fabric. Now on both of these pieces, then I'm going to put these face to face like that. And now we're going to do basically the same thing that we did with our bookmark. We are going to sew these three sides together. Then we're going to take our lining and we're going to do the same thing too. We just don't put any batting on this one. Now after we're done sewing both our outer layer and our lining, I'm going to turn this the right side out and put the lining in. Now I have put the lining in there. I fold the edges of the lining and of the outer layer. Now we're just going to top stitch over both of the layers. Now we're moving on to our last project, which is a book sleeve. Okay, I quilted both of these panels. I just decided to do randomly, and I finished making the pocket, and when I put it up on here, I don't really like it. We're just going to make a simple book sleeve. It's also going to be easier to assemble this way. So now we take both of our panels, we put them pretty sides together, and we're just going to sew these three sides together. Now once we are done sewing, now we turn our outer layer right side out. Alright. Make sure that all the corners are turned out all the way. If you need to, you can press it, but I don't really feel like we have to do it. Now we're putting the outer layer inside of our lining, so pretty sides should be facing each other. Alright, this seems great. And now we are going to top stitch it all around, leaving an opening about this big so we're able to turn it right side out. Now after we're done sewing it all around, find the opening that you left in there and start turning your book sleeve right side out. Might be a little hard, but just take your time. All right. Now take your lining and put it inside of your book sleeve. Now to finish it all off, here's our opening. You're going to fold the edges in a little bit like this, and we're going to top stitch all around. Make sure that it is pretty close to the edge. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making all of these book accessories. I know I'm going to be using it very often. It's a perfect beginner project if you're just learning how to sew and if you enjoy reading books. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like these, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.